Well, hello there and welcome to the Queer Behind the Walls. This is the second video of the channel and I'm so excited for it. I didn't expect the reception the first one had. I honestly didn't expect anyone to say it, so I'm honestly quite surprised. Hi to everybody. Everybody that commented and was super supportive. That's honestly, thank you very much. I was really excited. And I wanted to film the second video for a while now, but I have people over at my house, so I have to be a little bit quieter and I have to try to find the best spot to be able to film. So, well, there's that. Like, if I'm quieter today, that's the reason. I will be louder other days, don't worry. And today's video is about misconceptions about autism, which will probably be a series because I have a hell of a lot to say about it. And firstly, I do want to mention that I am autistic myself. I was diagnosed a few years ago. Honestly, it was quite funny because the therapist was like, "Hey, have you considered you might be autistic?" And I was like, "Not really." And they were like, "Well, consider it." And hey, they were they were right. And secondly, I don't want people to take my opinions and weaponize it against other autistic people because, as I said, they are my opinions. And I've seen it. I've seen this happen. Like, people be like, "Oh yeah, but my autistic friend thinks this is fine, so I can say this to you." It's like, no, that's not how it works. But anyways, I do want to mention, I think a lot of people, when they talk about misconceptions about autism, they start with there's the big one of, hey, vaccines, which we won't get into that because that's just stupid and has been proven wrong time and time again. But a lot of people focus a lot on the very negative aspects that people kind of generalize over, like, oh, all autistic people are like little devil spawns. They are evil. They are evil. They will ruin your family, whatever. Which they are obviously dumb, and they should be talked about in the sense of, hey, this is dumb. Like, please, can we stop this? But at the same time, I think people outside of this community don't really realize sometimes that the following thing can be also very hurtful and dangerous, which is the overgeneralization of, oh, all autistic people are so good. They are like angels fallen from the heavens, which people will be like, hey, but don't you want people to think that you're a good person? Like, I mean, yeah, but autism is not linked to morality, and that's my main takeaway of this video. Like, I don't think people should assume I'm a good person only due to my autism. And at the same time, I think it's dangerous to think that any of autistic people can do no wrong, because that takes any accountability of the person away from them, and it can be dangerous from the people surrounding them. Like, I will put an example. Like, there's this series, I think, Atypical, maybe. I haven't watched the series, but I've seen plenty of videos talking about it, so I've seen the clip over and over again. I will try to find it and put it in any capacity. One of the characters who is autistic hurts another character, he pulls the hair of a girl, and it's kind of justified, like, oh no, but he's autistic, so it's fine. It's like, no. And there are plenty more examples of this character hurting other people and having it justified by, oh, but he's autistic, it's fine. No, it's not fine to hurt people. What the hell? No. And that's the thing. The moment you stop taking accountability for the character, like, it's unfair and dangerous for people surrounding him in this case. And it's also dangerous and unfair for the person itself, because you are not allowing them to grow and reflect on their actions. Like, nobody's perfect and we are doomed to make errors. I made plenty myself. And obviously, sometimes, I'm misrelated, I get overwhelmed, stressed, I get really irritated. Like, hell, living with chronic pain is hell sometimes. And sometimes I'm just really annoyed and stressed. And sometimes I take it out on people close to me. And then I'm like, oh shit, and I apologize. And I take accountability and I work towards better ways to cope with it. Now, this one thing I really do is being like, hey, can you give me a moment? Like, hey, I need quiet for me. Don't talk to me for a moment. Like, I need a moment for myself to, re-ask, I don't know, rearrange my thoughts or whatever. Like, calm down a little bit. if I'm having a whole conversation and I notice myself getting hit up, something like, hey, I have to leave this conversation for a moment. I will be back, but I need just a moment to calm down. And everybody's different, so everybody has to find their own ways to cope with things and to manage through life. Like, not only autistic people, but I think like the falling into, hey, all autistic people can do wrong. It's kind of hurtful, honestly, and I have experienced people doing that to me, in the sense of, and in this case, having autistic people hurt me and excuse it on, oh, I'm autistic, so I can do no wrong. It's like, no, you are responsible for your actions, and this applies to autism and any other condition or thing you may have. Like, we are all responsible for our actions and the way we affect others. Like, of course, like, and of course, like, I don't want people to take away from this, and that to autistic people just existing without hurting anybody, or like, you know, the mild inconvenience of, hey, I'm just existing, and you're like annoyed at my existence. Like, and there's some things out, like, basically, autism, it's not an indicator of morality. Like, I'm not better or worse for being autistic, and I think like people should stop like making this generalization of, oh, all autistic people are such angels, because I have had people say that to me, and it's insane me, like, I'm just a person, you know. It's like, that's like, don't like, don't simply don't. And I would have delved into the infantilization as well, but I think that's a whole kind of words that to be open by itself, you know. Next, autism misconceptions is gonna be just about like the infantilization people do, because it's so annoying. Like, and I won't get into it, because if not, the video will be so long. And well, I think that's a little bit it for this video. Like, I'm still testing the rounds, seeing what works for me, what not. As I said, I did with chronic pain, so and I recently had to edit a video like for a long time, because, you know, my studies, which I won't specify what I study, you take your guesses, but I did have to edit a video for all the night, and it was really hurtful. Like, I kid you not, I was in so much pain. I was like, ugh. So yeah, if my videos are not very edited and not very like, there was effort put, okay, but they would be like Hollywood production videos. That's one of the reasons why. And I want this to be fun, and if I'm struggling with pain throughout the whole process, that won't be as fun. But anyways, I still want to look at ways to improve, or, you know, make it fun, make it my own with these kind of videos. As always, like, I'm always inclined to hear your opinions about it. Like, if you have experiences with it, you have anything to say about it, what would you like me to talk about in other misconceptions about autism videos, or anything. I really like, if you want me to talk about anything, you just comment it, and if I'm up to it, I will be like, huh. And as always, like, well, I'm basically, like always, like, I have one more video. Like, who do I think I am? A person with more than one video? Okay, no, but as I said, I'm figuring this out, and we can figure it out together, I guess. And we'll see each other in the comments. Until the next one, take care and see ya.